Me personally, I don't agree with the decisions made by VAR. I think there's too much of a human error because you have to have the real life people that have to draw the lines and stuff like that, and even then they can still be wrong.
Occasionally it makes the right call, but I think also a lot of the time it doesn't, and obviously when it doesn't, that will get highlighted a lot more than when it does.
There's like one rule for one team and then like another rule for another team.
Most of the time I disagree with VAR because I believe we shouldn't use robots to control our minds and we should use referees.
Instead of progressing the game, I think it's digressing the game.
You watch so many football matches and you see one person get offside for one thing and then another person for the exact same thing let the goal count.
So I believe football is a people's sport and we shouldn't take it away from the referees using a robot.
Football has been around for well over a century, always being played the same way with the same rules, refereed by 2 linesmen and 1 on-pitch referee, who always made the decisions right or wrong with no other factors considered. But what is happening to the sport now that this is changing?
I think it's having a very negative impact. Football's all about luck, all about human judgment, human error, human trial, human succession. And with VAR, it's very negative as it takes away the luck and the passion and the purity of the game. When you score, the team, it's the height, it's the peak. You get excited, oh yeah, we scored a goal. Then you got to wait 4 or 5 minutes for VAR to say no.
Probably more of a negative one than a positive one, just because it slows down the tempo of the game a lot of the time and it takes some of the enjoyment out of it.
I think it makes football so much less enjoyable. Like, it just takes away from the game. Because like your team scores and you get all excited, but you can't get excited anymore.
When we're watching football and there's a goal, we're all celebrating. But then there's like a VAR check that lasts 5 minutes, takes away the fun from the sport, makes it really boring to watch.
It's detrimental, it's ruining our game, and it's heartbreaking to see.
Anytime anything happens, you have to wait for VAR to confirm or deny.
It's like you even see the players now, like they don't go full into celebration because there's just always that looming thought that VAR are going to cancel your goal.
It doesn't flow as much as it previously did because you have to wait for confirmation on all of the decisions.
VAR, or Video Assistant Referee, was introduced in the 2019-2020 season in the Premier League to assist the on-field referee. After the use of VAR was publicly announced, it stemmed a lot of controversy from fans, commentators and even players. After a massive Sky Sports survey carried out by fans, it was concluded that respondents gave VAR a 4 out of 10 in overall effectiveness and only 8% want to keep VAR as it is being used now.
I think the power should be given back to the referee. I think it's very important for the referee. The whole point of the referee is to control, mandate and facilitate the game. And with VAR, I feel like you're just taking away the power of the referee, which basically renders him useless. I think the referee should be given back their power, and then making the decisions is part of the game.
Overall, I would say yeah, just because I feel like VAR was brought in to the game to resolve the issue of referees getting the wrong decision. And ultimately, I feel like we're still having that problem.
Yes, because I think, one, football was way more enjoyable when the referees made the decisions, but also I think that it's important because it's the referee's actual job and it should be his decision whether he wants to give a penalty or not someone else's or VAR's.
If we've brought it in and it's creating more controversy and more issues, then it's not really doing what we brought it in for. So go back to how it was before, it was working fine.
The bad decisions, the good decisions, it's all what football is, and that's why it's the beautiful game. Get rid of VAR today.
15% of fans think VAR should stop being used entirely and 74% think it should be changed how it is used. Even though the introduction to VAR would seem to be a good thing, as the outcomes of decisions are meant to be more accurate, it has come with many drawbacks, including long delays, ruining the emotion which makes football what it is today, and stopping the game, which fans argue is ruining the sport.